I emphasize it said
one on your news. Eastern region in your news.
The northern region 5 vote is about 35, a little over 35,000.
Yes.
I've said it here. Say Dr. Baumia
we bear 95%.
Or he put not less than 30,000 vote from there. And if Kennedy Benya Bibikra Abia Kakrebian looking at the air corner, he will hit more than the 30,000 from that end. But it's very interesting.
Well, another region on Sumaka there, and one also on your hot.
Yeah.
Who favor Baumia Papa, Eastern region view.
Okay.
Yanko Etiwa West.
Etiwa West.
Etiwa West.
Yeah.
Etiwa West, Dr. Owusu Efriye Akutu 1, single 1. Kennedy Ejapon 52, that is 5-2. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia 322. And that's the difference of over 270 votes. 322 against 52. Rejected ballot 2. Into no market for the Eastern and then Northern. It's the difference no more. Your region or your Western, or Central region and then Greater Accra. One and now conclude Amahan. Into no a higher election command center. Eboko yen or social media handles sana alike yene pegi sana a share. Maybe them su enye bina wa hwe.
Well, see, Mamemfa an interesting result, a provisional result. Therefore, way a provisional result, electoral commission, or Mobema the certified one. But we are the central for ye jina swahwe Pusiga or Upper East. Very interesting. Kennedy Akopre Japan in 162. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia 294. Akoto 20, Adenimu 14. Upper East region, Pusiga. If this result is anything to go by, Upper East, a very interesting place to watch.
Yonko Krum, your home region.
Yes, Asante region.
Formina.
Oh, Formina. Formina is one of the interesting.
The Global Info Analytics was Ashanti region was a ma Baumia.
Yes.
Now,
or the man,
sorry, it was a man, Ken.
Or the man, Ken. Yes.
Now, you're here, Zoroba. Now, Formina, Kennedy, Japan, 224, 224. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, 117. That is 117. Dr. Efriye Akutu, 1, single 1. Francis Adainimu, 1, single 1. And then one of what was said, rejected ballots. Ian Kuku 2. Total vote cast in here 3, 4, 5. Into it one Kennedy Japan for me now. And we need
for me now. I was interesting political
by
history.
Almost 90 vote difference. For
me now, interesting political history. For me now, the former constituency chairman, Chairman Kwasinti, and Kennedy Japan Bekano openly. Our Ghana has said, a bar said na S Emma now the first, the second deputy speaker. Upon a lawyer, that is our parliament called independent.
Yes.
I will sign a bar party moon. Nanado Dranko Forecast. Now that man,
yes,
as we speak, Kennedy Japan man, I think $1 million.
Yes. Oh no, Ken no claim it doesn't man no.
No, he has admitted. The gentleman has admitted. Yes, Kennedy and the mammy and sana missy from why because my boka. Nama JJ Bosia. And I am not surprised if Kennedy Japan a winnie el formina. The chairman Kwasinti our strong presence. Though campaign we the last interview I went here was last Thursday. One year campaign any of them say a year doctor Baumia say Kennedy Akopre Japan, but our much presence. Baby a vote may share a KT Hammond and Pesuaso. KT Hammond happens to have been a good friend to Kennedy Akopre Japan. At a point in time, system no prepare no Emma no so Eja Kennedy Japan wechi Emma Omunina Echo D Dr. Baumiechi Adanse Asokwa.
Yes.
Adanse Asokwa Kennedy and also Asante region.
Yes.
I emphasize this. Kennedy Japan 189. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia 286. Akotonya Ashe. Akotonya 2. Adeni Mbonya Ashe. Rejected A2. Nipa to abeni nyina 400.
Difference of 97 votes.
97 votes. Yan repeat BM. Kennedy Akopre Japan. Ewo Adanse Asokwa. 189.
189, yes.
Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia enya 286. Dr. Afriye Akuto enya 2. Francis Adainimo enya 0. And a rejected ballot. And so enipa 2.
Difference so, 97.
KT Hammond. When to me I'm winning here. When to me I'm play match of the role and about a little over 90 vote difference. Right? Canada Japan about the 34,000 vote Santa region. Kennedy BJP. But whatever it is, Bawumia will have an upper hand.
Now, Gofi, Yengina Central region.
Yeah.
One of the regions are very interesting. Yes.
Yeah.
Cape Coast South is in Cape Coast South.
Okay.
Cape Coast South. Kennedy Japan 262. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia 307. That is 307 votes. Adainimo 1, single 1. And then Akoto Efriye 1, single 1. Rejected ballot in the year 3.
I told you something here. Say, Central region. Nobody should say Kennedy Japan are failing now. Why? Because those Cape Coast near they are not directly under the direct control of Kennedy Japan. Kennedy know what the ascent end of the Central region. Central Baba see
yes. Kaswa.
What has
yes.
So from the beginning of this discussion, I may say it will be surprised. Say Kennedy debate me, I take it the entire, but difference, and yet wide side. You be winning your uncle will be not more than 1,500, 2,000 difference because we are looking at a total voted delegates about 18,127 plus or minus. We are looking at a voter, Bawumia will be looking somewhere not less than 10,000, 9,000 thereabout. And the difference in idea.
See, Yerika Ken no nye Bawumia wana semi uko Ken nankasa no constituency. Ascend Central. It was close. Via Kennedy Japan or MP. Ascend Central region.
Yeah.
Kennedy Japan 289. 289. Okay. Dr. Bawumia 252.
You see?
Yes. Just 37 votes difference.
So I feel
you said it, yes.
37
votes.
Politics dynamics is different.
37 votes.
That is the constituency I would say. Obia Abetueska when Trebia ma the Ken Kofo IGG bill funds may say election is won at the polling station. The smartest person will win no matter who campaign, no matter who message, no matter. Because Ascent Central we are talking about. Go over again. Ascent Central.
Because
we are talking about Ascent Central.
Yes. The 289 for Ken and then 252 for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. 289 against 252. Difference 37.
If this provisional results are certified by the Electoral Commission, Master, nobody should. And I can say, Oma Kuguho. Why? Because we want to play you to the extent say, say even in your own home region and your own constituency, we beat you.
But Gofi, not the same at Cape Coast North. To send the Cape Coast North provisionally, there Ken 799, 799, Bawumia 39.
Okay,
that is provisional. So 799 against 39. Difference of about 760.
Cape Coast for Kai Kennedy Japan than the Ascent. I told you something.
Yes.
There are some kinship, and I say, yeah, men from ahinsem
chieftaincy
disputes. Yes. Ascent block nimwa. Many of them, Kennedy Japan, Niyama Bibri, Womun is over pushing Niyama Bibri, but the who read the deep Ascent one. They have a problem with Kennedy. Ascent Kennedy control no Ascent Jaso, Ascent Fosu, Ascent that is those areas now a war anymore Kennedy will control, but enter the Ascent inside one NDC that Ascent off no area NDC no eteki Kennedy do not have that smooth ride. And so pa, I am not surprised with these things.
Menshia, it was of Menshia Bana.
Menshia in a pool, Menshia North and South.
Menshia South.
Menshia South, one and a pool. You are promising to see a man of
interesting results. Wow.
You are promising and a pool see a man of vice.
No, why you more, Papa?
Oh, in Asante region, one of the MPs he is loved.
Matthew Opoku Prempe.
Commanded respect. Our
Minister for Energy.
Matthew Opoku Prempe.
Why you more Wampa? Ozama Baumia. Baumia 478.
Okay.
That is Menshia South. Baumia 478. Canada, Japan 76.
You can imagine.
Difference of 402.
You see,
402 difference.
The position of who becomes Dr. Baumia backbone. Ubia, justify your inclusion. Let me know your influence, your command. Until they are whipped.
Why you doing, man?
And Obia will say, yeah, Juma.
Why you doing?
And now my Thopoko Prep and Kwane Obia, Asante region, that constituency, just so cast one could nobody after so unity, a buyer, a penny that Kufunia Bema, Adokofo, that Menshia bluff was the first name chief.
Yes.
Or back contesting, you know. Nobody at any primaries are contesting Matthew Opoku Prempe. Are you okay?
Yes.
Nobody has contested Matthew Opoku Prempe. He has always gone independent and solely.
Yes.
Why? Because he command that control, respect, Menshia South. And I'm not surprised.
402 difference.
And I am not surprised.
It's very big.
Yanko other constituencies.
If you dare say Asokore,
I think I just mentioned.
Oh, okay.
I want to make say,
good.
You were Dr. Ayu Efriye.
Good.
Dr. Ayu Efriye and I had a campaign manager for a year, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia, and Ononso. It will not be surprising. Say Utimi etiki up that constituency. Area Bakwa Narelugu Gambaga no de Edikaka. Narelugu Gambaga. This is a provisional result. Na Mama. Hey. William said, if this result is true and is anything to go by, total of 1915 no Kennedy enya bakokra Dr. Baumia enya ni nyina
100%.
Not even the essay yet. So pa
we Yanko Western region proper Western region.
Okay.
Yenya 3 constituencies from key areas in the Western region. In Sino Yamfa Efia constituency. Efia constituency Govi the current Minister for Public Enterprise or your former Deputy Minister for Energy.
Oh, okay.
Joseph Kujo.
Oh, okay.
Joseph Kujo ne constituency. And Joseph Kujo will be away in him there or Baumia camp.
Oh, okay.
And consistently, what campaign seriously? I'm a Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. No constituency. Results in it.
Okay.
And see, answer the Yabaka Fian, Yamfa Maxwell.
Maxwell, who constituency by na then a coso result number echo say.
Okay, constituency I know a year a Buapa South.
Okay.
A year tribute to the whole and after the election, no, of course. So I want to make the year that person from my pennies and Kahano Madia and could be other time about no panel, so perhaps and delivered in the here. The dear possible for Emma no you boy and penny store, it's me a thing kind money. And no Casay, I think I'm a year or beer who be there with dinner. Now, some of the results in the air Mawa. Now, to say, Dipana can do that time to get me about to a banner. I have 595. That is 595. The 2 years, not to say, me about 2 years. Now, the community pound one that is 590. One more any post me ya Kenya ever so abanom. No more no not a tobacco dear, I rejected that is a 1 2 years, 1824 years to them. One more can money yenum. Not as over Canada, a compare for Japan, when a minimum age your watch at 984. And I face no Dr. Mahmoud Baumia and so to me a minimum a year 503. Ura a day ni mo Francis, Enya a minimum you know. And the Ura, a year, I could take the Ankane or Papa share into the Juma for another, or share in studios for one of the way near the crowd, it's piano, and no any resource about the Jamino Cassa, regional minister, Eastern regional minister, by the temple, and center for Catanti, whatever, but a little more, not yet to take a canap, and some of the Gadia election, whatever my use to me, and to the hour.
Kofano, my NT the Oka.
Eti Kofi ora eye Vice Chancellor no eye Eastern Regional Sana to say one center for Kasa one so element media to jara na the company phobia ye to abani ye be hu ye so mo be temu har mo na se kwani ni ye pa eye owura gadi o se da kon ono so de pie mu a ye kenkan ni ya se ni bi etira na wono so e bon amani ahwe se ne be ya bibia be tumi akoti mo ka se de ye ka se impa eye ebuapa south eye chebi efie ho no a abato no ya to yi ya kenkan Dr. Mahmood Bawumia na eye officer no e be gina abato commission ni mu no e kenkan ya na so bobo ye no wetimi ama na sato dia ko wiem to no e wetimi edin konim e wa abato no so
Japan e wona na do dan kwa Akufo-Addo ne backyard ho no e san bo result no so bi ma me you interested in figure Kennedy nyae.
Okay, eti me bobo figures na so a na tese eye de ka owura Kennedy Akufo-Addo Japan enyame no eduo watwe na 84 votes na Dr. Mahmood Bawumia enso enyame no eye 503 na owura Francis Adeyemi mo so enyame no mienu 2 na afenso owura Akotefu yi de we nye di kra ye hwe na enso etimi enya ye ewo ho ntia tu wie ye no na tese abani yena wo me beto ye no eye 590 and rejected no ye 1.
Wow. Very interesting. When to me and do 100 impo. My na wase Onua. So
Obi nti most mazero kwanya.
No, but you don't expect Nana do Danko Akufo-Addo Gabi Asare Ochire Dako Asante Bedie to and all the system na omo backyard na omo allow Ken say unya we kra no is a message
we been see yansa no Western region America there ya we fia and afia ye constituency incumbent MP or Sunday Minister for Public Enterprises Honorable Joseph Kujo o declare open support Zema Bawumia
okay
yan hwe result of you obey into no we if you ma chede constituency sawo incumbent MP we declare support Zema Bawumia ningi na no Bawumia win wo ho now ebe afia total delegate and John Koto abane ye 491 one of obey 470 or 21 na wamba Kennedy Japan year 145 Dr. Mahmood Bawumia 322 Efriye Akoto she or 0 and Francis Adeyemi 1 single 1 inti you the difference between oya Ken voting on Bawumia voting difference of over 170 difference of
170 now
a few constituency
that is in the Western region Makase a head to head Kennedy our edge but any too much any anything and you cannot even lead baby no Dr. Bawumia may get equal or close
in a secondary constituency
we secondary in Asante region
secondary so in the current deputy minister for energy
okay
Andrew Kofi Ejapamesa honestly one person openly in fact honestly ye Juma Mahmood Bawumia Maramu show do no ba consistently Oba Kasema Bawumia or your secondary ye was some see so secondary constituency total vote cast 471 Dr. Mahmood Bawumia 376 Kennedy Ejapon 92 and then Akoto Ose and then Akoto Efriye and then Adeyemi Mohwe it's a difference now difference of over 280 between Bawumia and Onye Ken secondary constituency into the sense where they will most mazeno play out constituency biara ni incumbent MP
I declare for.
Or declare for Bawumian.
Automatically or stretching.
That is the trend, Oroba.
Okwa Asante region, Oforukrum constituency. Oforukrum constituency is one of the elite constituencies. A few sections. You may have Zangos near the Adewa, but I want to KUST. One of the MPs, one shada in Nimanya Juma Kitikiti. I'm a Dr. Bawumia, Dr. Mafu. He is the MP for Oforukrum constituency. And I'm not surprised the results are Abba and what is playing out. Polling station A, Oforukrum constituency, Kennedy Japan 268.
268?
Yes, Dr. Bawumia 304.
Whoa.
So you see the difference.
268, 304. Difference less than 50.
Yes. Then I could do a free or area with 1. And then you move 1. Nipa 5 and a 12 banner. Now you have polling station B. Kennedy Japan 229.
229 for Ken.
Yes. And Dr. Bawumia 304.
Difference of over 70 votes.
Yes. Adenimu 3. Akuto free 0. And A and B booth center. And also that enclave or Kennedy Japan 497. Kennedy Japan 497. Dr. Bawumia 608.
Over 120 vote difference.
1. Francis Adenimo 4.
Wow.
And anopa when I monitor joining I gave a background about free year kutu. Why onu feeling entitled NPP mu. But when to me and play the cards na ubi ankai no Asante region. Onua ne kwada so I am not surprised say akuto ebe wenya tena ebeya me nwanwa papa kwada so constituency akuto one way he will get less than 10. And I will not be surprised say wenya even 6 kra and here dem mu kra bi twa. Yes.
Na mo ka bi wo greater secondary tekrade constituencies me ka chro de efia incumbent declare ma Bawumia. Secondary incumbent declare ma Bawumia. Yenko Ahanta West.
Okay.
E what MP on no ye chieftaincy minister na yerebensi Kojokum yare. But I would done yerebensi me do Bawumia campaign why America dama. About or delegate, to super delegate about 2B.
Did you go hiba room beto
about 2 abano all nan to pono
Kojokum yare. I know Kojokum yare.
Or Bawumia come but on the money yerebensi when tum and campaign ama Bawumia.
One day I was on air Kumasi a bit free takra the constituency so ne kwan a wo nyina omo bompire asenka
Ahanta West kwana sese
by election
ekro oye new amanfo fro amanfukuma adwowa ena onye funko abiabia piye
so okay, so the results are coming,
yes.
But the President of the Republic, His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo, who's a Hobetocho festival kesia, Onua TV, any team nina Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo kasa. Yemfa Nana do sisia yaba
yabakwa Hunter West.
Result
Hunter West.
Yakwa Hunter West.
Yes.
That make that possible. So the organizers of this year's festival have shown in their choice of a theme that they're very much in tune with the realities of the events that are affecting our lives today. Climate change, challenge to lands below sea level, concern of the Anglo state and the stakeholders. I am old enough and have had lots of friends from these parts of the country to know that sea erosion, tidal waves, and the challenge of coastal instability are not exactly new to the people that live along the coast here. Stories about the sea washing away homes, shops, schools, and cemeteries in and around the ancient town of Kita are legendary. Indeed, time was when popular wisdom was that those who could afford amongst the Anglo elite were all building their retirement homes far away from Kita in the regional capital of Ho, so they could save themselves from the ravages of the sea. Some homes of friends of mine, of my parents, which we used to visit as children, have disappeared into the sea. With time, attitudes changed, and it was decided that Kita must be saved. And with that came various attempts to construct a defense wall. We must acknowledge the significantly brave role played by the first NPP government, led by His Excellency John Ajikun Kufuor, the second president of the Fourth Republic, and the seminal role of the lead engineer, the late Togbe Kwaku III, who was the chief of nearby Alakbele. Some will remember Togbe Kwaku's hard work, not just in getting the project executed professionally, but also in his attempts to make the community take on board the importance of finding an accommodating way to live with nature. These past few years, nature has been rough and unpredictable, but it is fair also to admit that we, the human inhabitants, have not treated our earth with the care and deference that we should. We denude our forests and treat our rivers and water bodies with reckless abandon, and the sea as an inexhaustible rubbish container. Unsurprisingly, with time, the orderly nature of our world seems to have been turned upside down. We can no longer predict with much confidence the seasons that have guided human behavior for centuries. As we consider the events occasioned by the spillage of water from the Akosombo Dam, the reality of the effects of climate change have been brought more forcefully home to us in our country. Since the dam was built back in 1965, the VRA which manages it has never been constructed with a series of events that led to the unfortunate flooding of the lower Volta Basin. The areas around here have also been experiencing flooding, not all caused by the spillage, but no less dramatic and with similar effects on lives and livelihoods. As our president, I'd like to state how pleased I am by the reaction of the Ghanaian people to the crisis. Our engineers have risen to the occasion and displayed the competence that engenders confidence. Our disaster response systems have been tested to the full, and I believe we can say that they have performed well. Our military displayed admirable professionalism and lived up to their role of defending the nation and its people in times of crisis. Our journalists have done their duties and kept the nation informed, even if some of them could not resist their forefounding instincts as their first response. The importance of factual reporting in the management of a crisis was brought home to all of us by the effect of the publication of a piece of deliberate fake news, inciting some people to make dangerous assumptions about the attitude of the government, which could have led to serious consequences. I am glad that the early reports of diarrhea, cholera, and bilharzia turned out to have been untrue, and we must give credit to the health service managers and workers for their vigilance. It is important to state that none of these things happened by chance. We managed the situation because our government was working. The interministerial committee which I formed, the regional administrations, the district assemblies, state agencies like VRA, NADMO, the health service, the military, and the police have all been working together to resolve the crisis. I know that we do not often think of the possibility of the structures of government working. Hello, yeah. I pay homage to the many, many private sector and ordinary citizens who made donations and offers of help in various ways. The best of the Ghanaian spirit was on display. At this stage, it is probably worth saying a few words on the rumpus I appear to have generated by some innocent comments I made during my visit to the flood area in NPP. I'm grateful the Queen Mother of NPP, Mamaga Adjo Srako IV, for her brave defense of my comments. Tagweo, Mamao, I've made no attempt to hide my determination to woo the people of the Volta region, my political party, the New Patriotic Party. That I have not yet succeeded does not mean I shall stop my efforts. I'm convinced that the NPP should be the natural home for the people of the Volta region. And this is based not just on ideological reasons, but also on historical ones too. Permit me to cite one of those reasons. In 1960, Dr. J.B. Dankwa stood on the ticket of the United Party, the predecessor party of the NPP, to contest Dr. Kwame Nkrumah of the Convention People's Party for the presidency of the new republic. In that election, Dr. Dankwa won decisively here in Anglo and in Ho West, even though he lost in the country. Need I say more? Until that day comes, when the Volta region returns home to its proper political roots, I shall continue to try to woo it. And you must all, in the meantime, overlook the apparent controversies of a yet-to-be successful suitor. I live in active hope that I will see the reversal of the fortunes of the NPP in the Volta region in my lifetime. My good friend, Togwisri III, respected former Commissioner of Police, I'm glad that you acknowledge the infrastructural developments that my government has brought to this area. I'm looking forward especially to the completion of the Agenda 111 hospital being constructed in Agodwe, my being able to commission it into service before I leave office. I have similar expectations for the completion of the TVET structures that will meet the needs of the community by providing skill training for our young people. I hear you on the list of outstanding infrastructure problems you have enumerated. I'm very much aware of the roads that need to be built in this area, how important they are, not just for the people here, but as critical routes for our country. Hoping that as soon as the Roads Ministry is able, they will receive the attention they deserve. Much as we note what needs to be done, we should also not forget that my government has constructed 432 kilometers of roads in the Volta region, unprecedented achievement. I will list a few of some of the roads my government has completed. 1, dualization of the 22-kilometer whole main road. 2, the 30 kilometers Have to Kwando road. 3, the upgrading of the Golokwati-Lee road. 4, reseeding of the 15-kilometer Isikuma Junction to Ho road. 5, re-graveling of the 30-kilometer Francadia to Adidomo Road. 6. Servicing of the 78 kilometers of Mache Clave to Achame Avetokwe Road. 7. Static overlay on 15 kilometers of town roads in Hohoi. 8. The bitumen surfacing of the 15.6 kilometer Akwete Adaklu via Feeder Road. 9. Bitumen surfacing of Bume, Yaniba, Afuega Road, Niba Town Roads, Bra, Sabadu Roads, and Bume, Agata Road. 10. Servicing of the 12-kilometer Yoti Tipo, Oviaji Trepi Road. 11. Bitumen surfacing of the 9.7 kilometer Mafi Adedipo, Ote, Yoko, Tipo, and Oviaji Feeder Roads. 12. The bitumen surfacing the 9.7 kilometer Liati, Bonyira, Fodomi, Aho Road. And 13. Upgrading of the 2.5 kilometer Clefi Town Road. Work is ongoing on the 5.3 kilometer whole bypass dualization project. Stands at 37% complete. As is work, the upgrading of 8 kilometers of selected roads get to south are 48% complete. Awamafia, Dogoyo, Mamao, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, at the end of 2016, before I came into office, only 130 kilometers, 35 kilometers, that is 20% of the Eastern Corridor Road was in good condition. As at the end of 2022, 366 kilometers, that is 74% of the corridor, has improved from poor to good condition. This had a positive impact on the movement of goods and people along the corridor. Government is also aware of the state of some roads in the region which require major rehabilitation. These include 1, the Afao Denu Doje Ave, Afia Deniba Ave Dakwa Ho Road. 2, the Denu Haveji Guitar Road. 3, the Srogbe Yanui Road. 4, Agotui Junction, the Gwe Aduto Road. 5, the Anyako Seva Road. 6, the Weta Metrika Sa Road. Sections of these roads were awarded to contractors for maintenance activity. Most of the contractors, however, failed to carry out the work. Ministry of Roads and Highways has thus decided to terminate the current contract and repackage them for award. The short term, the mobile maintenance unit of the Ghana Highway Authority will be deployed to undertake emergency maintenance of the very critical section of these roads. Government has also secured funding of $89 million United States dollars from the African Development Bank towards the construction of the following roads. 1, the Asutuare Bolivar Road, 29.5 kilometers. The Dufour Adidome and Sukuma Junction Road, 39.2 kilometers. Asutuare Junction Aveime Road, 23.9 kilometers. And 2 interchanges at Dufour, Adidome, and Esikuma Junction. Procurement processes are currently ongoing, and I expect works on these roads commence in the first quarter of 2024. So as you can see, a lot has been done, a lot is being done, and a lot will be done. I'd like to conclude by expressing my gratitude for the invitation to be part of the celebrations of this historic festival. The achievements we have made, the challenges we face, are testament to our shared commitment to a better future for the people of Magno and all Ghanaians. As we celebrate this festival, let us remember our heritage, protect our environment, and work together to ensure a brighter and more sustainable future for the generation to come. Without necessarily wanting to introduce a sad note, but nevertheless, we must recollect that next week, that is the week on Sunday, 12th November, will be the 3rd anniversary of the death of a most eminent son of Onua and Ghana, the first president of the Fourth Republic, the late Jerry John Rawlings. May his soul continue to rest in perfect peace in the bosom of the Almighty until the last day of the resurrection, when we shall all meet again. Amen. Awamefia, Togboyo, Mamao, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I extend hearty congratulations to the chiefs and people of Angola for the successful and peaceful celebration of another Hogbochecho festival. I wish you all a happy festival. May God bless the Awamefia of the Angola State, the Avoto region.
Ma yenyina ye ho akwa babiem after the president of the republic, His Excellency Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo obechocho afashe kese a yeni ankasa Onua TV yukura isi akonkon na ye de brewo ye be ma later update ni nyina ba sabri de showdown election na ye de ebrewo wo hwe said the turn up voting party ni nyina ekwa ha election command center mo asante mantemu we say bantama ofurukru masukwa ne babie biebiem bijiri setakra den so edem guya but yeah the figures ne adade nyina ba ye bobo asin central. I think say some figures are coming a bit of different. I catch say most of the results are the be provisional results. Ye be ma some of the figures are aba na wetimi ehu de ekoso ne de obia eko ehemfa na Dr. Kutafiri ye wagina percentage be ne nya ya bobo madodo sen na obia eko senti enyu ewafidie no emfiri ha sanso na koso a na de obetima ko Facebook page obetim kra ma prediction ye dika kan say the urban nyina no yen by few hours we should be able to tell you say this is the final showdown any baby a eko na ne nyina etimi akọ pa. So now you call the various Takrade. As of now, it is just about 19 minutes past 3. Party name almost about 4 o'clock.
No, we will be
here.
We declare national.
We just said the votes no air banner.
Yeah.
Like you said a bit to me, but say all the constituencies, Ashanti region, it could have 47 constituencies. Kakrebi na aba. Oka Northern region 5 regions now is about about 55 constituencies. All the
five northern
regions, the almost constituencies are about 55 constituencies. Greater Accra 34.
Yes.
So these are the larger constituencies I actually must say ebebantem, but vote in the airba and egusua airbantem. Director Bema and some of the flyers are the various vote away is there Sunafo, you was Sunafo the Aba, you were several of them, the Abubuni now will be we screen so TV so but fire call nanka will be call one of the
constituency
constituency
in one the seat for the incumbent regional minister.
Okay.
Kobi Ochredako Mensa.
Okay.
Also openly would declare the support Zema Doctor.
On that minister now is in the CKB no can say
it was an allegation.
No say you are the minister there. I want to find out.
It's a man confirm no cry no cry. Let's say or allegation or but me say want to make no cry no.
So and then
I don't know in this car what's in no drivers in this cave but not in the driver be am friends in correct that my button na attention na
or recordo
obi benya some no quarter happen.
So yan share the consensus na
Takrade constituency Kobi Ochredako come inside no constituency
we declare Bantama
good
something miraculously happen with Bantama.
Oh yeah, when
Bantama constituency mo share yen TV just few minutes
good.
I'm taking you to Bantama constituency where Asante region. Very interesting result if you hoba.
Takrade constituency Kennedy Japan 186.
Yeah.
186 votes. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia 403, that is 403 votes. Adainimo 0. Akoto 0. In Seneche, the difference between Oye Dr. Bawumia and Onye Kennedy Japan Oye over 240 votes difference.
Okay.
And Takrade constituency Bawumia Ozema Kennedy Japan. Yenve Ahanta West. E wana nchama aka Kojokum no constituency. Kojokum yobia no so motuma akade ana wo Bawumia. But then oya wenenti wentume no wengina and campaign ama Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
Okay.
Wovi Ahanta West constituency wan minyim say onameda Kojokum oya incumbent MP nentume no wenya hozen and campaign ama Bawumia nento.
Share results now but there is something that is happening. Adia AC obia or share a result was fine say areas are MPP any sitting member of parliament.
Oh yeah, Zenema Bawumia.
Dr. Bawumia. Everybody should watch it.
That is true.
All the constituents about Bawumia.
And also the our sitting MP no when you man campaign.
Yes. Dr. Bawumia problem.
Yes.
So it tells you said the impact
of the ministers
it's working.
That is true. You are right.
It does.
That is true.
We northern region free more.
Yes.
I wanted they are predominantly. I mean, whatever it is, Dr. Bawumia is going swimming very cruising at a very high altitude. No, who share all the constituency. Dr. Bawumia a sitting MP no on your open declaration. Because Osha and Sawama do say
yes.
The result I by a very interesting.
Yes.
That guy, what is the name? The MP.
Another
voter was super or the Ama Dr. Bawumia Crown is very interesting.
Now, Equa Hunter West Kojokum. It was sent to Makado or Bawumia na. Makado or Bawumia because Western region where the super delegates in.
Yeah.
Jogati Nangasa Nangotino Unya one. Apart from that to be a nibi. In Kenning in our Tuma Bawumia and Kojokum to Abenibi.
Okay.
Until Makado Bawumia but Onamdo Unya home can to Intuman coming now. Yeah, Hunter West, Kennedy Japan 543.
Hunter West.
Yes, Kennedy Japan 543. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia 308. Difference of over 240. And then Akoto 6, Adainimu 5. Oh, the so far Akoto na Adainimu aha. In the way you vote in a pa, Akunya 6, Akunya 5. Ahana he put one voting together across a ton.
Fanteman
between two of them.
Fanteman war central. Which of the constituencies?
Fanteman is central region.
Fanteman is central region.
Mankesim areas one.
Result.
Sopon as in.
Okay, I want the former information minister.
Yes.
Asebi.
Now chieftaincy minister.
Asebi.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Kennedy Japan 551.
Whoa.
551.
Whoa.
Bawumia 540.
540.
Yes. Fanteman. Akoto Enya 5. Adeni Munya 7.
Whoa.
Yes.
Difference of 11. Infantaman.
Yes. Kennedy akompre kwa Japan.
Yereka no mabo Kromante Abanze Brewa Damalayan.
Infantaman, the city member of parliament.
Yes. Akwana we shooting and you busy nazan. Police in busy.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
But that means on share that my man share that yin
oh, but to be a about about me and account.
Yes, to be about that but I said the weight.
Yes. or you're green in quotes in politics.
Yeah, or you're more green.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly.
And to the impact and then the presence as the dynamics, you know, and that felt. Until they're not confirming to what I'm saying.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
All the constituencies are the MPs are more prominent. Now, more total control in terms of campaigning for Dr. Bawumia, like Owini with a very large margin. But areas na be no always you have Dr. Bawumia suffering. It tells you say the personality Dr. Bawumia is a problem, and NPP must be concerned. I'm making way in all sincerity. Say, I would say the Bawumia riding on the shoulders of most of the MPs. MPs ne year do more for Dr. Bawumia even than, unlike most of the Nanado Dankwa Kufuado, Omampeni Dada Kufuor at the time, the persona, the personality Nankasano wins an election. I said something, say in the NPP, Alan Kodoche Martin and co campaign succeeded making Dr. Bawumia pay for the sins of his father. Meka beginning moment I told you, say, when you have Mumuni Bawumia, or no, now or the member of the UP tradition, and were represented as a member of the Legislative Assembly. Now I do, baby, because of the Kwame Nkrumah prevented pressure near the idea no day man. The man cross carpet in 1959, 1958, 59. Dr. Bawumia's father at the Legislative Assembly, he cross carpet. Obi our political animal. What the history of NPP. That is why as we speak, and Union man for Bebre, Ejina Sokacho said Dr. Bawumia or NDC, that is, he has a root in NDC. Until Dr. Bawumia became the running mate to Nana Adodankwa Akufo-Addo, ne papa died as a member of the NDC. He was ambassador to Saudi Arabia. From Rolling time after becoming the Council of State chair, in politics, you don't joke with some of these things. And to now, right?
Says there as a result, no Rabana Yakana, it's it, you know, when I want to hand and will be Morocco, the higher election command center. I reckon Onua TV, we leading a can TV station in Ghana and West Africa. Aha iya Onua, our retail radio done or your Onua FM, Ukokumase, or Ashanti Regina or your Akoma FM. Western Regina, yani leading a radio station here connects 97.1. What election command center ni eko social media handles na ilaika na share na wuni say ni bia hwe usanda high do papa na NPP one oya presidential primary sende waye wozuru yi one flag bearer oya one frank atofon results and asha sarba nunsun sondon na yazebra one yanko oya still your greater secondary crowd Shama constituency ni medi Shama constituency one of what to happening in ara 622 na 4 na was say one vote until the 618 no valid what can 618 no valid vote cast now Kennedy a Japan 385 Shama Kennedy Japan 385 Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia 233 difference of over 150 between Kennedy Japan and Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia or Shama constituency Akoto a free and then a dynamo sheshe into no Kennedy a Japan 385 Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia 233 difference of over 150 Kovi Mamanka Samancho Shama constituency ahano so ehweku MPP ku nankasema ne mo ya chebien
okay
yes Shama constituency wontene nyima odu baby kra wotum na was the MP no ho ebufu wado tumutia Bawumia
okay
yes
okay
constituency bi wo ho a MP nankasa ne ho ebufu kaka wotum na was ato etia oye Bawumia
yanko
Shama ntin Shama Ken Ewinik Shama
yanko Asen South Asen South. The same Asen Enclave. Kennedy Japan. Ewo higher power ewo. Kennedy Japan nya 476 at Asen South. Baumia enya 158.
Kennedy hin
476
ni area.
Dr. Baumia enya 158.
Wow.
It's a warren.
Very.
Yes, it's a warring trend. Akutonya one adani monya one. Because go to the northern regional, it means 100% at the ma of friend is saying.
Baumia. So if
you have,
I told you.
You have 478.
Good.
Now second Japan, Dr. Baumia, so at your backyard, at your own backyard, on 158. Don't forget, say, you're more prno. The basket na war northern region. No. Egu was secured for him, so he's sharing with you all the various areas is presumed to be your what, your stronghold, and that you have your bargaining chip. It is not easy.
Kofi.
Yeah.
If so far result of central na western Robana.
Yeah.
It would there. Canada, Japan, you're very close to Baumia.
Oh yeah.
Into no reports and no data, Madam Insan Committee and Tina, no, yeah, hang and warrior now, so that was it.
Some of the areas, you're fine saying, all the various constituency.
But we don't follow the same trend.
We share
the same.
Drabosobia, Bodi,
Western North.
For no north,
yes.
For no south, Nessa area, Nana. You see, some of them did not even vote.
Yes.
Can you say but voter apathy. It's not about they're giving you the money before you
into the monto cry.
No, it's like the entire what will come to play is what, go and vote and come for your money. And everybody will think say Mamen Koto. So they had already voted and now what I say. So it's not about say
okay. All right. Okay.
That is what now Yanko Chufu Atimokwa,
yes.
Chufo Atimokwa,
yes.
Central region.
Of course, yes.
Canada Japan 470.
Chufu Praso line one.
Oh, Chufu Praso,
yes.
Canada Japan 470. And that area, Canada palm plantation near there. Yes. I engage a lot of the youth.
Nche when top na azening in our oil
orange factory near there in our. But we are 115. So Kennedy 470, Baumia 115. In voting, so what mean who clocked that 100 vote no crana?
Yes.
Why are there?
Yes.
Areas where you think it's not your stronghold, nyanketenkete, don't let your opponent whip you to the ground at Winyare. And that is what Dr. Baumia is doing. I am not coming to compete with you, but I am going to share small with you and take small from you. Now, every year could do 7 vote. The highest vote ever I've seen him get.
Oh no, Central Fantaman.
When you are saying
Fantaman, only at Satanos like 9. Hey, check Fantaman.
7. Then Francis are there anymore in year 2. What can you hardly, and I said it said, I could tell 3 year rejected ballot, everything will not be more than 2% of the general voter. Yeah.
Mamanyonko Prestia Wuni Valley.
Yanko Prestia.
Also in the western region. Prestia Wuni Valley. Eben has not ring a bell.
Prestia Wuni Valley. More of Galam.
Them explosion no see.
Explosions cause
Apiati.
The
only them constraints. In changing roller, Dr. Mahmoud Baumia play as some of the scene no kajinum. Or as my president Nazi, when you donations and Nazo, how instrumental are what them consuels or Prestia Wuni Valley. Now, Prestia Wuni Valley now. Prestia Wuni Valley, Canada Japan 378.
Okay.
Dr. Mahmoud Baumia 839.
Okay.
Akoto 1.
Okay.
And then Adainimu 6. Into the difference between Ken and Dr. Mahmoud Baumia is over 450.
Interesting.
Over 450.
So,
Prestia Wuni Valley, that is happy.
Baumia.
The explosion is seen.
Baumia leading.
Baumia stretching with over 400 votes.
Chairman Bolabi, we are surprised the trend
so far. Yes, exactly.
No, because now me per se na me pese me ma wunya the feel of exactly the air coso na fi wait me I take care but yanko one of our reporters at one of the police station Adam Otemenka okay who constituency being
you Techman South
fantastic Bono East right or Bono
East
right what is the results
all right Techman South results the vice president and for winning now the results in the name now the total ballot cast 7,571 out of that the vice president 1,073 and afi the Kennedy Japan so 231 then Afri Akoto so 6 that's 6 votes then also 3 votes na rejected ballots so 4 but minim say Munsaka other results from
the results abubo is say which constituency because figures
this is Techman South constituency
one constituency results na dey bay
yes Techman South Techman South is the largest constituency in the region
the total vote cast saying
now about 7,000
no
571
hold on Tobasena check figures ni because you share a Bono Easter the entire Bono East delegate ni na 7,571 so obviously one constituency ain't my 7,000 but nyamre na my the right figures.
All right, the Techman South 1,000 rather.
Yes, 1,000. Yes, 1,000. Yeah. Okay.
I'm sorry for that. 1,355. And at the end of the post, Kennedy Japan and 231 votes. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia and 173 votes. Afria put 6 votes. Then Adainamosu 6 votes. Into rejected ballots and A4 no.
Maybe go over Kennedy Japan votes because it's a little over 1,000. Now Kennedy say 200 and something.
31. 231.
Dr. Baumia should not get 100. I'm a basai.
Dr. Baumia 1,073.
Okay. So okay. Anyway, until we see the total, yeah, calculations. Either we should be able to get rejected ballots. Saying.
A4.
Rejected.
Okay. Okay. Now, Mebo, I want to get this. So, rejected ballot
4.
4. And
valid vote cast here.
Valid vote cast no and 1,000. And 1,000 and okay, so valid broadcast no two polling stations.
Yes.
Until now you calculate the total valid broadcast from the 2 voting centers
Okay.
and to some like voting center A the Kennedy Japan 114 votes. Dr. Mahmoud Baumia 491 votes. And Afria Kotosu 4 votes. Adain motion your 2 votes. The polling center A no.
Okay.
Oka nina yes. Oka nina boma. The total valid votes 616 polling center A.
Okay.
And after the rejected ballots no polling center A no 3 votes. And the total votes in the box no according to the electoral commission the certified results may 614 votes. And the Oko the second center no so vice president no
then the result will come.
Okay, so when we touch my south now, my na was so nyamre na fe tally the other centers ebe samba wonchen. My na ye nia yeah, Adam say thank you very much. So they update no Ebrahim from Techimai South. The benyamre na fe yeah the other result ni na e aba but maminka se per result eba no. Kennedy Japan e bon homodi.
Yes, very.
Kennedy Japan bon homodi. Pa na chairman wanuguso a o kasa na mitrawo. Mamintio. Now maybe Sasa we are surprised the voting partner so these are some of the away Amenfi West, right? Yes, they will screen you Amenfi West. Pa take us through Amenfi West figures, yes. No? Yeah.
Inti Amenfi West.
One hour TV any Facebook page mobile, but for the purpose of Yenia Yetie or radio, so Amenfi West.
Yes.
Western
region.
Western North.
No, Amenfi West is in the Western region.
Yes. Western region, okay.
Yes.
Amenfi West, I want to hear Asankregwa na.
Yes. Okay. Asanko, yes.
Asankregwa, Manso Amenfi.
Yes.
Central, don't say him fan no.
BBN areas.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
And see, Amenfi Western, yeah, wa Kennedy Ohene Japan 249. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia 513. Akoto Efriye 10. Adai Nimo 2. Yes, Bio Amenfi West. Ken Ejapon 249. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia 513. Dr. Akoto 10. Adai Nimo 2. You see, Akofi, here is a difference between Bawumia and the Kennedy Ejapona. Difference in here over 250.
Bawazi Mamin Fantuja said, whoever or party or them play the role and the importance and the authority of
Kennedy Japan,
you watch it again. Because only that one prepare Temu, Kenan and Simun Temu, Obenya more edge after even Alan Koyotra Martin Ifimu. Mafo Brastate can say Alan has caused more damage and havoc for no because anka when free race yi mu a enka performance na be different can all the race be call run off. I beg to differ kakra. Wo she vote ya vote e ko kan wo nyina dodo no eye Alan vote Alan vote ewura kan die mu kakra. If Alan had been in the race enka Alan Niken will split more some of the votes. Emma Dr. Bawumia could have had upper hand because nka Ken beko akwache vote with Alan was central nkobeche wo voter kobeko akwache vote wa Asante region kobeko akwache vote I mean the Dr. Bawumia waye na adwen system no ahwepo omo in line nyina no nka they will all still be with Dr. Bawumia. What I think NPP has to do ya kan wa ha if Dr. Bawumia is CD 65% MPP with the greatest work to do.
Exactly.
The biggest burden.
No, ND solution.
Yes.
No, was a campaign. And then America even in your own party in Kade.
Oh, yes.
ND someone doesn't know crying. ND someone doesn't know crying. That is about 6 months ago. JDM or John Dramani Mahama only 98.9%. But 98.9%. And now Bonsu. Kojo Bonsu onya 1.1 making 100%.
But with him
into Nobaka Chura there.
Right. Well, okay, but one thing is why say say MPP apart from Mpeni that Akufo-Addo I think 2016 yeah onya very high, you know. It is the obi average edubahin 92 56 omampendera ko 4 51 percentage no has not been that bloated
but 2014
okay
that Nanado winning or the power 2014 Nanado nya 94.4%
okay
as against Ala Nezano 4.7%. That was October 2014.
2010 against 2012 election. Nanado enya 77%.
Yes.
We are 77%. That is 2012, more to about 2010.
Yes.
Against 2012 election.
But on we win the presidential national.
America 14.
America the primary senator winning no was the president
against 2016.
Only 94%.
Yeah, about 20.
Check it. Yes.
Yeah, 20.
October 2014
against 2016.
Yes.
Only 94%.
94.4.
Yeah, and that. I know there.
Exactly. It was authoritative. Yes.
Yes. Erone ala na rekoye.
Ala ni 4.7.
4.7.
Yes.
My
even then
by Penyamu Kano, when you look at Kennedy Japan's strength, it was NPP, and Akudubun's strength, it was NDC. So Kennedy Japan carries weight in NPP than Kudubunsu. And you know, make us say former President John Dramani Mahama, one strong competitor like Kennedy,
where strong competitor means
that Kudubunsu so NDC on so much Obia ye nimnu part. The only position I may feel say as stand could be corrected say he was a mayor of Kumasi. Asa and then and send bebre one and on sunu one bem one back in tape. One bantem na Kennedy and amount for nimno
Kennedy Japan on bantama
your loudspeaker in the
but we have to say Kennedy Japan so bantama
so let me tell you
but yeah where the Kennedy Japan so bantama
me say bantama let me tell you say even Kennedy Japan bantem Kennedy Japan strength say all kasa our partner is not the same as Kodobonso
and I say NDC catch there
from the onset
JD 98.9%
me catch us
no our presidential candidates when to me 17 pa
that one doesn't matter.
My points.
Okay.
Now, me catch up from the onset and say, when we are doing politics, we have to talk. So one kasa, nobody will vote for you. It is a vote for Kojo Bonso. Kojo Bonso is not well known in NDC when John Dramani Mahama he is contesting John Dramani Mahama. Kennedy Japan you be okasa e wo yen party no a obi anim no. So who nkra wati ni kasada
but when you made the match
the match John Dramani Mahama anya match
me me there e wo ba obi camp right
yeah I'm for Baumia
good before this primary sen na worker will be 80-90% it's the worker
sebim na kai
ankebia
oh I'm
no to you na
but I know say Baumia will win
by what margin je obi anyim
I know me pay the margin man family diam to draw but I know say Dr. Mahmoud Baumia will win
enyi margin bia wo chiri mo
man family margin bia
na say so we most my trend no kwa now
trend still he will win by Obe crosses the 50+1 vote so Dr. Baumia will win
I think
na me tell say Kojo Bonso enye no match to John Dramani Mahama
but
anya no okasa ever since Kojo Bonso be the mayor of Ashanti Kumasi ewie no dem bi no muti minka compare Kojo Bonso to Kennedy Japan
into no Mahama 98.9 onye news
by the strength of Kojo Bonso and the strength of His Excellency the former president
now
I say can't it be there?
Can't it be?
That's the fact.
Can't it be there? We didn't end this woman there. Mahama ya the best. Only thing obi abere nyinanyima.
Is it about best and omuni obia?
Okay.
Is it about best and
it could be
it could not be the best because maybe there's no material in there.
Now let's refocus the discussion. I think the chairman is missing a point here. We are not comparing Kennedy Japan to the match of the match of Kojo Bonso. No, we are looking at Dr. Baumia against the strength of JD in terms of party nankasemu how the party has
accepted
welcomed
or
them,
endorsed
them, and moved them forward. Let's take Krasan Kayeye popular votes. Ayedema, a friend is saying, Dr. Bawumia, the support, the system push, any the force, Ayede pushy Dr. Bawumia no. Comparatively different. The dynamics are not the same. And I think, say, maybe after our chanakono, you be ready to interrogate the political angle of Sani Mawi. But Kojobonsu presence, comparing him to Kennedy Japan, it doesn't come in the discussion. Totally out of the Metiwase, the now person so Mahama contested Kojobonsu.
Yes.
Bawumia is contesting Kennedy Japan, Akuto free and Adenimu.
Yes.
That is what we are looking at the parent. The point I am making one is say somebody are incumbency or advantage in politics. And in every politics, you enjoy incumbency as a abemu na mampanin will be a kurawumu near wow na ye support financially and everything. So vote we are a basse we no clock some percentage. Indeed, Omwankasa within the Momuni say they have not performed anything much. Kennedy Japan no behind shed them who say ubetimi as a presidential material as in Ghana say yes system no na man for bu free system no and a man for the his be person to aba before God the man. Kennedy Japan has not been prepared much for presidential suit. I mean, supporters, may attack me.
Yeah.
But the person be Kenyan and say, "Osha nene posture." We say we groom people. You are able to groom people. Be say yen krok yen sie no. Emaname fru baby sir. Kennedy upon tisimu because who say baby no let me become the savior. Na menje party no and I say yemwa party ni fancy baby. And read the roar Kennedy upon fire and I farmer no. Going forward, so whatever happens to Dr. Bawumia, whatever, if all things being equal, now 2024, the better no so when you so you Edenara ombesa de na baby as the leader of their party. At that time, you have Kennedy Japan. What me Robert ma transe, and weakness, one when Yama will be a wire, a bit me abuano. So in all discussion, the debate about the leader of NPP now going to face the NDC in there, another subject. And then I don't even want us to start that debate because we will not end it. But the point is that taking Dr. Bawumia there as NPP flag bearer, taking John Dramani Mahama as NPP flag bearer, NDC flag bearer, both from the northern part of Ghana, a Muslim and a Christian. I mean, the story will be different. They will play a role in this year's politics. From NDC, NPP will be the running mates for among the two, because the two personalities, you know, different thing altogether. I mean, everybody would dress Dr. Bawumia top and down. So we anymore, you can't that picture has not been erased from the minds even within the NPP for now. Say yet the Dr. Bawumia had the number all because the system no want to protect the against. Obvious. That is it. I say the same Mahama wako 2 times. So I'm saying that the difference I may play in this year's politics will be John Dramani Mahama's running mate and Dr. Bawumia's running mate, because running mate near Anwedeno. He plays a role.
Yes.
2016.
Like Bawumia
Yes, exactly. Magic for Nanado Dankwa.
In fact, it was the factor why
yes. But Dr. Bawumia did all the work. Now, Dr. Who did Dr. Bawumia? The X-ray scan of Dr. Bawumia to Ghanaians will be any. Again, what is it? We see Dr. Bawumia as Nanado. We see him as Onua. I can say when the fundamentals are weak, the interest rate will expose you.
Exchange rate.
We've got to know John Dramani Mahama for 2 terms. I mean, for 2 occasions. The Ghana for say no, we are not voting for you. The only difference is that Nanado is not going again. Will come to that plea.
A member of the NPP's communication team in the Greater Accra region. Now, Global Info Analytics, Wama Baumia between 58 and 65%. Wama Kennedy in Japan around 38, between 38 and 43%. Set them predictions here. Global Info was that be Obama? What would be the implication? What would be the implication for Mahmoud Bawumia? You think the percentage does not matter?
Sometimes it matters.
Good.
Say percentage you know buy meaning that you kind of beam.
Yes, forget about that. But what will be the implication for your candidates and the party as a whole?
Meaning that we have to work hard. That's all. And Canadian point is not for any other party, in our own party. So
but if you are some candidate Japan akaka afan Bawumia, you think obotumna wa campaign amana?
oh, now say who can say you can be if His Excellency the former president. So you don't worry.
No. Kojobo, it's in a Kojobo so what can say it here JDM? Warrior campaign, it's in what can say it here now.
I would the former finance minister Kai.
No,
what ye? You resign at the 11th hour. Kwabena Dufo, yes. So Kwabena Dufo TD okay. Okay then. Would you do no higher?
The kind of central constituency resort by. I think that this is the real figures are about we need to look at it. Honorable Kennedy Japan in 491. Dr. Maumianya 16.
Wow.
Yes. Asin Central. Yes.
Kennedy Japan no constituency.
Yes, 491.
4914
for Kennedy Japan. Dr. Bawumia 16. 16. Yes.
Only showdown on Orkan.
Yes. Number of
that is a proper showdown.
507. This is what Kennedy Japan should be doing more.
That is a proper showdown on Orkan.
That is a non or your way now. Ebema Ubia Suruno. But why are they? I think say a very, very interesting point. But I think this is a real showdown.
Yes. In fact, only showdown. Showdown. Only showdown.
A real showdown. But you share other results about this. There are several results. Yes. Tripping in a console. So you be number Esikado Keten.
Yes. Jogati.
Yeah.
You know, man case Kado Keten.
For Esikado Keten. Esikado Keten Kede Japan. Enya 402. Jogati Mpesuaso.
Yes.
402.
Good. Yes.
And then we have 5.
Yes.
Bawumia 322.
Good. Mamenchiro wazo.
Yeah.
Jogati nchenyi medaya no kadama tana wo cross super delegate no. Jogati.
Yeah.
No kadam tana na wo cross super delegate unya 3 votes.
Okay.
In fact, Nankasa na region unya 1 and Nankasa no 2 man no. Jogati no wo ayuzu onimu.
Okay.
Though or your incumbent MP for the constituency. Only Abani Mubu. First time no or your minister for railway.
Okay.
Second time one man ministerial position. And we declare so there on call NPP.
Okay.
It's not here presidential now call. No 1 year man. Man said that or a campaign ama candidate in Mubia.
Okay.
And he could have played here.
Yeah.
The Mazini play.
Yes.
On when we now and come
so all the constituencies are sitting MPs.
What when declare
one cannot I campaign Dr. Bawumia vote no
ever for. Either don't lose and actually don't win just margin.
Or a slim margin.
Into young difference between on and Ken. In fact, Ken who win is Kado Katan.
Yeah.
With 402.
Yeah.
Bawumia 322. Yes, about yes. Almost 80.
Into difference no.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, yes.
I know you one a Gomwa
80 votes.
Gomwa is
votes. 80.
Gomwa is Eastern region.
Yeah, no, Gomwa is Central region.
Okay. Yanko five man or so our Western North. Ima ote yanka yamwajo constituency be na wo result na te say oh.
Many say
conference me wa resource crime sisia no the best start of body na me adoma before every o mabato no ama provisional resource at me ababontin body honorable Canada Japan enya 195 honorable Canada Japan after vice president Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia 260 Dr. Fiya Kutu in our Adenimo Tipeta delegate na was almost about a body a nipa mark 419 419 after 10 out in the buy and nipa mark 415 415 and out to about body rejected a 3 after Yamra Bria East nipa a wase omutimi ato aba ewo Bria East nipa makomako 490 as total cast no nipa makomako 383 timi rejected 0 after absent amount to aba 15 amatimi anto aba no ewo Bria East results in Bria East after Yamma honorable Canada Japan 867 Canada Japan 367 after Dr. Bawumia enya 498 Mahmoud Bawumia 498 after Adenimo enya 2 Dr. Afiya Kuto enya 1 after yanko bibiani anyaso bekwai honorable Canada Japan enya 465 honorable Canada Japan Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia enya 645 600 Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia enya Dr. Fiya Kuto enya 6 Dr. Fiya Kuto after Adenimo enya 0 rejected a 5 so yanko our win constituency our win the point 232 after Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia enya 588 Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia after Adenimo enya single one rejected a 4 and so far so good many are results are says in Saka now additional result for waiting of me
the for woman and no so woman to aba fi say obi ka scam afa dey buy
many aba ma amaka na kuma ko di mo to I say body bread
my enya the picture reactions omo to aba ni we jubilations and yama there property na ekoso
Adeba kwa ekoso west north I am surprised amount for about results I wo Gaboso na expectation say Gaboso no results if Gaboso buy ma men fan kan o Canada Japan enya 383 Canada Japan enya 383 after Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia enya 277 Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia enya 277 after Yakuto enya single one and after Francis Ademo enya 0 of man now some about Gaboso no nipa 689 and also so most of the number 663 and it me about to value broadcast and from 2 years no omo ni pakuma 661 and it me about so that from western of now a year very benefit support but we no move say code Gaboso mention so results in by na say Canada Japan the coordinators ni people no wo so far results are provision
Aye Draboso Kwa and that be the phone at me avoiding and I want you take over results me 6 Dr. Baumia Areni aka 2 results I boy this bit me ramna in Saka aka control and Abia West not just results in the second year.
Confirm we mama until all the 6 results are no why na LED Dr. Baumia na Canada Japan
any results are by professional results and honorable Canada Japan.
Okay, Yenia Emmanuel Soa and Amoten in Canon, Western North and Amotesa were the report where Soa, my na wasipa ewo update de my uwi the other 2 na waba na fi yasum. Director Bebuame me because you are Santa Reggie more of the constituencies are intimate koho because na okay yanko na yanko share independence or more feedbacks ne reactions ahodoa individuals binum so edeba in terms of nana ya opare boying with these feed
so when if you are
okay, so maybe NPP has set it up say and omo shoot down ebeba whoever leads the party no ombe and union party the horrible by but I'm not surprised on the whole central
yes
voter if you hoba I trust Kennedy Japan will grow over 300 and Dr. Baunia is just around 100 and something and yama be and air cost and also we have a bia can actually Baunia mukrana Baunia nyabi baby are watching the munokrana unyabi baby are watching the munokrana unyabi area ni enim say a stronghold edema Canada Japan or edge a central region the Casa Western region the dynamics no na a bit my head to head o share Asante region the global info analysis back at yes. So Dr. Canada Japan ability
yes
some of us are in free region we need the dynamic just say easily possible because nkofo a omba be share region epolmo na adwuma Canada Dr. Omianom nkofo no be ye or grounds no e difficult and whoever would say be easy cool chop no na e be thing but vote ni bebre central region good. Central region
good
any western region
thank you
some typical western good. Region good. The takra
the north is not about on your news
yes
you trend nankasa get the central
exactly
get the western
but also we central yeah greater cry kakra bi kra
yes greater cry
but also we central region kra baby a Kennedy enya bia no Kennedy ntimi ntwe apart from Asen Central watching Baumiamu more than 400 votes all votes in a little difference of
but Govi
yeah
from Bruce me who has an umbrella picture ni bia no yebaka there Kennedy Japan why as
oh yeah and you know that about
Kennedy Japan ayas papa because if you post or banazena even Baumia na one campaign team work there we be 80% we be 90% now says you have them 60% na global info recano yabim 60 or Baumia maximum of 65%.
And no put there. I think say some of us our prediction all this were from the morning and opinion will be your monitor and you are projecting within that
Anchor Ben 73%.
Oh no Uncle Ben, wabre, until most of the predictions for now. And for now, I don't want to say a man of much of attention because wabre. I mean, at the level and the age, and fan walk or sorry, what in the desk? Yes, in telephone interview. So fine, but when you are looking at the realistic, what you say, Dr. Baumia, under no circumstances, no bit mighty that 70 something. Yanko fan no pare na yanko. Na Mohonte said, yeah, where's the IFA there? I just I don't say show down Abaswano na.
All right, that Ghana Bakobi Asante Sabrema Yamo Paba Embao Embra Transport Stadium and the new Patriotic Party NPP Abenyo Kuno at the Kuja at Triple as the after say one more agitated results being no more accountable more no. I number betina that you believe the party no and therefore and NPP no and the 29 more no one more ever. But Juma for results never provisional results ya tesa for the analysis no effort now obetiemu our hanmo as when and so catch that you who our machi Emma Ugnu say ampa one more SSA high pa I hope for there here MPP that who so and one more day design hanmo ama some of the party national executives need apa ama one more ya ni omo interview ya dika send ya to ne bia mo betia boma ya herefo ne atiefo a wo mo ete radio no so ebetibe awu edom no mo ahyase eba enkakra ya atesetitamfo no a se oye baobia so ya Kennedy Japan anasempo no we adenimo ane Africa unso abiye akoto no wo nyina eba enkakra edioma ekoto ti ha de oba tumje awo hono ya ba ya no ya de panfo ni bi akasa wo bi atesa Owura Haruna Puta ya so no na national national coordinator Edema FPP Amanyo Kuni na akasa wade atodwa atese contest and no mokoye na wo mu de gidi se ene ede efo no wo mu nyina besa ko mo ho abom ama o gidi se bibia betime akonkan na ke pese ene ne kasa na so ye ne tutu ko na unim se wo mo aye in charge of operation e to mo hia ma ande betime akoso a sabe wo mo afi anke ne no be kasa that's na the youth commander youth organizer Edema FPP Amanyo Kuni Mustafa Salam wọ́n sọ yẹn nínú ẹ̀tútù nkọ̀mọ́ wọ́n sẹ́ ẹ̀mẹ́kù náà ayẹ káàdù sẹ́ ẹ̀nẹ́ òbíà pàtẹ́ náà ẹ̀bẹ̀ má nsásọ́ sẹ́ wọ́n mu ẹ̀nà anásọ̀ náà ẹ̀nà ẹ̀lídì pàtẹ́ náà ẹ̀mẹ́kù náà ẹ̀bẹ̀ yẹ ẹ̀dwuma ẹ̀sẹ̀ pàtà sẹ́dẹ̀ ẹ̀bẹ̀ yà target náà ẹ̀nì sẹ́ NDC Amanyo Kuni wọ́n mu ẹ̀bẹ̀ bìtì náà John Mahama náà ọmọ ẹ̀lídì náà fẹ́ sọ ọmọ bírèkì 8 náà ẹ̀tì ẹ̀hánum náà mẹ́ni nànà ọ̀kyerẹ́ ọgbọ bẹ́ntì àbọ̀ ẹ̀nà yàbá bẹ́tẹ̀m tópa nana yẹ̀hẹ̀ náà wow, yes, I get no more apostona, send a who and your mouth. So far, so very good. You make us say, and the process in short time. Let us say, NPP Amanyo that Congress we are one of the findings. What would you ever go up and come back? I am formation at the hour. Now, such a man, my idea, where you are, what my talking and I said, what I would talk about would be better about it. Now, as long as I was one, as I got after the other government, I got to do my yeah, that's one who say at the money that one gun will go and you to and the top one is so back. What papa and you have pretty very yeah, and say organize the class officers in the country. What say, did you have to say you what we have one more page one more who say, yeah, what's the one now? One more again. If you happen with a walk of a head now, I get up about the and say, now what's it? Ya uba be pimu awa hanuma hausa ma keke hafi yame enwete ubetumi anya afanifo ni bi na fe ye no mo aye interview na ya hwese de enoma ekọ ede efanti ya pese ye tweeben ye Twitter na pe ye interview ba ekọ no ya hwese de be ya ni sema ode Twitter no ye betumi atiebi kaka na ape yehu sade enoma ekoso de amati ma yehwe
The people think the party is not for other rights. They are for party. Your flag bearer is likely to be from the north. If I never have you on the party.
I'll be very happy. Because the NPP that I joined, or the NPP that I'm into, is a party that I believe we believe in democracy and everything. So if Baumia become a winner of these elections, I'll be very glad because I'm a Zongo person. I'm a Zongo person for the first time. The NDC, who are perceived enemy, they always criticize us that NPP don't like a Zongo people. So if today NPP has elected a northerner and a Muslim, it means that NPP is the only party that love all the tribes.
But NDC also elected a party. They had a Bulgarian, and then they have a northerner as a so
of course, because this is what they have a northerner. Yes, the Muhammad is a northerner. Fantastic. NPP has never elected a flag bearer who is a Muslim. NPC has never elected a flag bearer who is a Muslim. In Ghana, we are living in harmony because of we live together. There's no difference between a Christian and a Muslim. We live in the same house, we eat the same food, we celebrate the same culture. Of course. Let me say, I'm the first wife family they say Oya Santi. So the first one, Oya Santi. You get what I'm saying? Why? Because we sit in the same class, we sit in the same we do things together. You get it? So I will say this is the first time. Even His Excellency John Mahama, former President Mahama, so okay. I say, 2016, stadium. I see the brother, His Excellency the Vice President. Oh, sorry, I'll say, Onua Mahama is incompetent. It doesn't pray for the unfortunate to happen. I put Mahama. But happen, honor the brother, no, Alaji Dr. Mahmoud Bahomiyari, doesn't like nonsense from what you are telling me. It's almost done.
But you are
telling me it's almost done. No, you are telling me. You are telling me.
You better operate any any team ni nyina nso ase ewo ho mejiri se embo no nsia e de sanka omo ka se by 4 o'clock no mo wie yes by 4 maka se by 6 o'clock kra no no 1 hour it's not possible because so share most of the votes result enyanya de ababidu uko 6 o'clock yes yen share one of the contestants Onua whom constituency adenimu free mampong oye kontunchi this year asante mampong Kennedy Japonia 82 Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia 579 adenimu enya 6 akoto free enya 3
but kovi nche enyemede adenimu nankasa I think 2014 okrobi
yes
2014
yes
Tamina Nana Adunya 94%.
Over 1,000.
Yes, we're representing about 0.8%.
Yes.
Ebeke den chopedo oko MPP bio. Ama ulusi primaries, right? Am I right?
Yes.
Oh, he
was a sitting member of parliament.
Good.
And Yababi too, no?
Yes.
The current deputy minister for foreign affairs. And Obabi too, no? And oyes and kokubi
no lucy primary
system na amwano
even no constituency
and that is what will happen to
exactly
but what is the dynamics adia aweke wo adenimu the sitting member of parliament now or the deputy foreign affairs minister mention them who so I campaign kitibia ma Dr. Bawumia but what it is that the Asante regional communication director kwakwa
yes
corporate ononso corporate MP ni bi ewo the same adenimu and he's one of the leading campaign coordinators for Dr. Bawumia in Asante region. What he did was to say, "Mami nkume ho, na mi wini vote ma ewo mampong. Na ye de nara na wonsu wa ba be de abeboa me. This impact I will say is as a result of kwakwa input. Dodo na ewo ho. But there is something going on. One Accra Central money nanam crying finfia. Is it something that is going on? Billboard will be our Facebook page, or share TV, especially Facebook page. I mean, there is a billboard all over, almost everywhere in Accra. Share image and they mask the face. I belong to the new generation. I am the new force. Another in China, you have this one too, also saying, "Pa, what do you read there? The same, yes, the new force.
Embrace the change.
Embrace the change." You have Alan Kojo Chematian or Taute pushing for a new force. There is conspiracy theories. Hey, Alan cry, we are about what is going on? Like Canada, Japan, we cry. He obeted one could for you will be there. We've said it, say he would dare not to do that mistake. Say but what is it? There's somebody behind that mask. Can we unmask this personality?
What getting it all by a suspect?
What I'm saying is two things. To scare the system, throw in confusion, now create fear and panic. The next thing is that it can be an ordinary person be all about want to take advantage of the system. No creative, if you say yeah discussing, are you okay? Now creative, vibe it can also be say
Fafranta.
Afafanta they already so a decline stance.
In your back,
Adam. Afafanto,
I suspect a
Alana
is suspect.
Oh no, he is the least person I suspect. But the American say NPP, whoever should watch out because any force NDC will never present. Nobody in NDC now. Are you okay? Would want to present himself say or course independent.
And now if your color no sir, into either NPP
or the Ghana color.
Yes.
What I'm saying is that nobody in NDC and Rebecca may buy as independent. Anybody that attempt to go independent or free sitting and ruling party.
What to my kennel?
Me say obia obe free ruling party the party suffers. What I say?
Yes, of course.
Latest by let's say 15th of November. In fact, beginning now nkoma ekosu nyina ne say Alan Lusua, Canada Japan Lusua, or kwako join Alan Kojo Chamaten. On 15th of November, ena nanka the declaration ebekoso. This is a conspiracy theory. 15th of November, that is this month, Ghana's budget is going to be read or presented to our parliament.
Yes.
Now, and then latest by tomorrow, this the day choka we are done. The debate will be a fan NPP enko. How would they mobilize themselves? Dr. Bawumia percentage ben unyaya with the winning here. Now a dear na Canada Japan eka. Whatever decision a basino will come from today. It was Ohirija Sports Stadium. If Canada Japan goes there, they will make him talk. What I say? To accept defeat. But I will be surprised to see Canada Japan if he loses. Say Obeko. Okoha Eduma NPP any see or many problem. But say one they should be more worried. This billboard, because no ordinary person ebeboka. These are huge billboard almost everywhere in Accra. So I think that in NPP they should start talking. Now more organize now resort kakra abano. Okay, Fabra na yenhwe. But I think Dr. Bawumia Campon so started here or more tallying any other and they are working on their own thing. Now, Oshe, this is a year ekoso from the count.
Yes.
Now, okay, let Oshe adia ewoheya. According to we Omo result quality.
Yes.
As at now, according to this projection, Canada Akompre Japan ekura 61,939, representing 36.72%. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ekura 104,668, representing 62.06%. I mean, Oka Akoto free year anyway, Boma, I think it's just a little over 1%. Right. From an opening now, we've emphasized, I'll come here, said the vote at Dr. Bawumia Ebenya in this is between the percentage of 55% and 65%. He can never exceed 65%. I emphasize that. Say otimi broswa NPP omusunu omo hawo no enye bebre. But any vote below this is even from their own camp. Projection. Dr. Bawumia is likely to get within this range 63-61% around. With this percentage, yemfa womo ankasa projections o maye ewaha and discuss it. NPP must be concerned, especially Dr. Bawumia. Where womo ankasa ne de womo project, they must be concerned. Why must they be concerned? A system na abemu wecha 2 terms wecha 4 year or rather 4 year ba uhwa yehi uhwa bongana for nobody want to hear much about you in this system. Now when Timian carry almost everybody within your party along in a circumstances where you have one of your strong guys Alan Kodoche Martin wade na fafranto enenam kroma babianu obon ntaba mu huwa you now who caught now when you're 62%. When you were projecting 80%, it's a serious source of worry for the party. But yes, say and a result next year. Will you be surprised?
I wouldn't, because say a kid yes and make sure the post a what bening in now you're a summarizer, not right there between Kennedy and Bawumia.
Yeah.
We share about 98-99% of the votes.
Of course.
Not two na waka watch less than 2% na waka sabaka da makeda
I emphasize.
Good.
Yeah.
There between the mutun we share over 98% of the votes. Now less than 2% na waka no mutun wache on no play hand. Now if you Bawumia votes says here 62%.
Yeah.
If you are Kennedy Japan it is about 37%.
36%.
Something almost 37. 37 plus 62 is 99.
Yeah.
And now two na waka na watch 1% na waka. International there's nothing more than pointing to.
And from
earlier prediction.
As my American says, Akutu free year adaini mu rejected ballot near the dinner will not be more than 2%. So, senior, Mr. Bolabi, Oshe result, the projections are from the camp of Dr. Bawumia Nankasa Deba.
It's election, so
no, but now you were more.
I'm still Bawumia.
Expectant.
I'm expecting Bawumia.
Bawumia, they would have said Bawumia.
Also just 50, anything above 50%.
Bawumia is winning. So Kennedy Japan is not from any other party than NPP. And you people, me to say more can Ken Beba. Why? Ken will be there this evening. Don't worry.
Oh no, nobody saying
that. No. Me can say Bepe will kasa yemunu. When you sit say Duanu Sua and a one about Pon. Nti pe analysis a wo ye no me try ho bibi afim but I'm telling you I'm showing you say Ken Beba. What is Ken is not from NDC or oh yeah.
Okay.
Now results now ban so I had
Why are they?
So why are they say also on continue that. So can you come? This more rather will strengthen the NPP.
But billboard no wabatan you be.
Oh, billboard yes will be.
No
say what's yes,
of course.
Say base.
Yes.
Flower bro. Yeah. Skeleton. We say skeleton.
Yes.
So forget about let's.
But say obi ano Obi or Dr. Baumia camp Biano was like 80%.
No, you was my ye can but be a semo nama bonti or can. Oh, so let's see.
It's not a small fish for Dr. Baumia's camp.
Don't worry. You see 80. I'm calling 80. The IAF say Dr. Mahmoud Baumia will cross the 50% plus vote. We have crossed it now. Let's move ahead.
We are begging for 50% plus.
We are not begging. I'm not begging. The results are in there already. No. But so you see, these are some of the comments. Say you know, percent Baumia and Winnie. Dr. Baumia Winnie. Say it's about 62% plus. Yen Kennedy Japan. What perform well.
Okay.
See, say you true Abana a fair. This evening he will be there. So you don't worry. Let's wait.